जय गुरुदेव एवरीवन। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वर गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। इस श्लोक का अर्थ है, गुरु ही ब्रह्मा है, गुरु ही विष्णु है और गुरु ही भगवान शंकर है। गुरु ही साक्षात परब्रह्म है। ऐसे गुरु को मैं शत शत प्रणाम करता हूँ।
Pranam, dear students. In this session, we are going to learn about bar graph and use of bar graph with different purpose. We all had learned bar graph in standard 6 also. The same thing we are going to learn here also. Let us first understood what is bar graph and how to use it, or how we can do or how we can draw the bar graphs in a graph paper. Let us see what is bar graph. Bar graph is the representation of data in bar, that is a rectangular form. Representation of data in a rectangular form is known as bar graph. Now, for drawing a bar graph, we need this graph paper. This is the graph paper, and I hope all of you have this graph paper. On this only we can draw bar graph. Now, what else we need? We can draw the graph. This is horizontally also. In the same way, we can draw the graph in vertically also. Okay. Now, let us see what we need to draw the graph. First thing we need is data. Data we need. Let us take the data from your textbook only. That is page number 69. It is given 200 students of 6 and 7 class were asked to name their favorite color so as to decide upon what should be the color of their school building. The results are shown here in the table. Represent the data on a bar graph. Here it is given in your textbook that some 200 students of class 6 and 7 were asked for their favorite color. Here one table is also given: favorite color red, green, blue, yellow and orange. And number of students: for red it is 43, for green it is 19, for blue it is 55, for yellow it is 49, and for orange it is 34. Now, here we need to give the title. So first, what title we can give here? Title we can give here, that is favorite color of student. That title we can give here. Favorite colors of student. This is the title we can give. Now, second thing we need is scale. See, choosing a scale. For scale we need some x-axis and y-axis, which we can draw here in the dark line. You can see I am using the dark line like this. This is our y-axis. This is y-axis. In the same way, we can draw here x-axis also. We can leave 2-3 line on both the side. Here also leave 2-3 line. In the same way, here also leave 2-3 line, and then draw the graph like this. Okay. Now this is our x-axis. This is our x-axis, this is our y-axis. Now, choosing a scale. Now, scale we have to write. Whatever bar graph we are doing, scale we have to write. Now, here according to the data given, scale we have to choose according to the data. Here in the data it is given 43, 19, 55, 49 and 34. So, nearby 10 it is there. So, we can write scale on y-axis 1 unit, or you can say 1 centimeter is equal to 10 student. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 student. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 student, means here we had choose the data. Now we have to take care that the size should always be same. Here if we are saying 1 centimeter, then 1 centimeter only we have to take. Then here if we are taking 10, then 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, like that we have to do number. It should be always same. The distance should be always same. In the same way, the number should always be similar. That is 10, 20. The scale we had accordingly only. The scale according to the scale we had taken. For example, here if you had taken 5, then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Here we had chosen the scale is equal to 1 on y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 10 students. So it should be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 like that. Okay. Now number of students here we have to see here. Then favorite color, here we can write number of student. Here we can write number of students. Then here we can write colors. So here first I am leaving one of the bar and then I am writing here red color. Again I am leaving one bar and then I am writing here green color. Then again blue color. Then yellow. Then orange. So in this way we had write the name of the color also here. Now we have to draw here that how many students, we have to find out that how many students are favorite color is red. So it is 43 given here. So here it is 40. Then 3 we have to count. So here 1, 2 and 3. So it is here 43. Then we need to just mark it. 43 done. Then green color it is given 19 only. So it is here. This is our green color, that is 19. Then it is given blue color is 55. Blue color is 55 means it is between 50 and 60. So we can write it here. It is between 55. So here. Then this way we can do it. Then it is given yellow color is 49. So 49 will come from here. Then orange color, and orange color is 34. So 34 will be here. 34, which we can mark here 34. So now this is the data interpretation. We had stored data. Now what we have to take care is, again I am written first we have to write the name, topic name, then scale on y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 10 students. It should be uniform. If you are writing 5, the distance should be always same, and in the same way this should be always in uniformity 10, 20. बीच में नहीं कुछ भी 10 के बाद 15, इधर 22, इधर 19, ऐसा नहीं चलेगा. It should be in uniform space only. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 or 100. If you are taking it 50, then 50, 100, 150 like that. It should be in uniform only. In the same way यहाँ भी अगर आप एक स्पेस छोड़ रहे हो तो एक ही सब में छोड़ना है. इधर एक छोड़ा, इधर दो छोड़ा, ऐसा नहीं. It should be in uniform space. Now you can do here design also if you want to do some design like that. If you don't do, then also it is okay. Now this is the graph for the favorite colors of the student. From this you can find out that which is the favorite color or most preferred color. Then it is blue, because blue has the long bar. then how many colors are there in all? What are they? How many colors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 colors are there, that is red, green, blue, yellow and orange. So this is how we can interpret the graph, or we can draw the graph. Now let us see double bar graph. What is double bar graph? Double bar graph is also, we can draw like bar graph only, but when we want to compare two things together, for example the comparison of temperature or the comparison of rainfall in a week, in 2 year, or we can say the comparison of marks between half yearly and annual exam. In this way we can compare two things in a single graph. At that time we need to draw double bar graph. Now let us see by solving one example. In your textbook on page number 71, on example 10, it is given a mathematics teacher want to see whether the new technique of teaching she applied after quarterly test was effective or not. She take the score of 5 weakest children in the quarterly test out of 25 and in the half yearly test out of 25. Here students is given Ashish, Arun, Kavish, Maya and Rita, and quarterly and half yearly both it is given. Now here what we have to do is, again we have to do the same. See, double bar graph also we can do horizontally and vertically, but it is better if we do the double bar graph horizontally, because here we have to do the double bar. Okay, so let us again do this. Here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 students is there, so at least 10 should be there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. So it is more than 10, so no problem. Now first we will draw, leave 3 bars here and then we will draw one line here, that is our y-axis. Here also first we have to give the title is marks of student. We can write titles, we can give here marks of students, that is the title we can give here. Then we have to write the scale, and for scale we need to draw the x-axis and y-axis. Now scale depends on number of students. Here again we can take this number of students. Here it is 10, 15, 12, 20 and 9 and 15, 18. So we can take 1 unit is equal to, or we can say 1 centimeter scale, 1 centimeter is equal to 5 student. So here we can write, this is the where it intersect, origin is always 0, that is it will be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. As I told, it should be always in uniform. If 0, 5, then it's 5, 5, 5 like that only. If I had taken 10, then 10, 20 this. And this side is also, the size and shape should always be same. Now double graph, first we will see Ashish. Now here we have to mark that quarterly and half yearly. So for quarterly we can draw a bar graph with some design like this. This is the quarterly, and half yearly. For half yearly we simply have this. So these both will divide this, which marks is quarterly and which is half yearly. Now again we are going to leave one bar, and we see that in quarterly Ashish. Now we are going to write them here. We can write marks here, name of students, marks, then name of students. Now first name is written here Ashish. We can write here Ashish. Then Arun, leave one line and then it will be Arun, then again we are going to leave one line, and then Kavish, then Maya, then again leave one line, and then Rita. So in this way we can write. Now first we are going to draw the quarterly. Ashish got 10 marks. So here it is 10. Your 10 is here in quarterly, and in half yearly he got 15 marks. So here he goes 15 marks like this. But we know that in quarterly we are going to do like this. As in scale, here we have symbolized that this is the quarterly mark, so we can easily get that in quarterly he get 10 marks, and in half yearly he got 15 marks. Now Arun, in quarterly he got 15 marks. So here is 15, and in half yearly he got 18 marks. 18 means it will be here 15, then 16, 17 and 18. 18 is somewhat here. So that is 18 marks. Again the quarterly marks we are going to set like this. So it is quarterly marks. Then we come Kavish. Kavish, he got 12 marks. 10, 11, 12. Here 12 marks in quarterly, and 16 marks, that is 15 plus 2, 16 marks in half yearly. Here also we are going to do like this. Then Maya got 20 and 21. Marks here, 21 marks. So this. So here we got 20 marks and 21 marks. Then Rita got 9 and 15. Rita got 9. 9 means it is somewhat here. And then 15 means here. Okay, so this is the double bar graph, and now we can easily compare that the half yearly marks is greater in all. Okay, so this is our quarterly marks and this is our half yearly marks. So in this way we can draw the bar graph and interpret it, or we can compare it. Now let us see exercise 3.3. Use the bar graph. 3.3 means this bar graph we have to use to answer the following question. Means we have to read this bar graph and answer this following question. So which is the popular pet, most popular pet? Here it is given dog 8, cat is 10, rabbit 2, hamster is between 4 and 6 means 5, and others is 3. So which is the popular cat? Popular pet is cats. So cats is popular cat. How many students have dog as a pet? So dog we can say it is 2, 4, 6, 8. So we can write here simply 8. So in this way we can read the graph and give the answer. In the same way, second bar graph is read the graph 3.4 and which show the number of books sold by bookstore during 5 consecutive years. Answer the following question. This is the bar graph given here, and on the basis of this bar graph we have to answer this. About how many books were sold in 1989? So in 1989 it is between 100 and 200. So we can write it is 150 or 160 like that. Then it is 1990 again 40, so 450. 1992 it is 200, so we can write it is 200. In which year were about 475? 475 we can see 1990. So we can write in 1990 also 475 books were sold. So about 225 books were sold. 225 again in 1992. We can write here in 1992 it is 225 books sold. 200 we can use by this. Here 200 it is just ahead, then 200 means 200 and this 1992 is 225. So here we are going to write 225. The same way 1989 also it is 175, not 150, but we can write 175. Then now let us see question number 4. The performance of the student in first term and second term is given. Draw a double bar graph choosing the appropriate scale and answer the following. ठीक है, appropriate scale and answer the following. This question number 3, number of children, this you can do by yourself also. It is very easy. You can take scale 1 unit is equal to 10 centimeter, and then you can do this graph by yourself. Here we are doing this question number 4. So exercise 3.3 question number 4, we have to draw the double bar graph. First we are going to leave the 2 line and then leave 3 line and then draw one our y-axis for scale. In the same way here also we are going to leave 3 lines and then draw one. This is our x-axis, this is our y-axis. Here it is always, origin is always 0. Now scale we want to, first we are going to give the title. The title we can give like performance of students. Performance of student, this will be the title. Now scale. This all is very necessary when we draw the bar graph. Title then scale. Scale is equal to 1 centimeter is equal to 10 students. Now here we are going to write marks. Then here not one, but here we can write 10 marks. One student, performance of student is there, so it is mark. 10 marks here, performance of student, and 1 centimeter is equal to 10 marks. Now we can say here it is name of subjects. You can simply write subjects. So here it is, we had done here scale is our 1 centimeter is equal to 10 students. So here we are going to write 10 marks. So 10, then 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 and 90. Like that we can go ahead with 100 also, because the highest here is 95, so we can go till 100. Now subject here we have to write, so English, then 1 line we are going to leave, then it is Hindi, then again 1 line we have to leave, then it's maths, again 1 line leave, then it is science, and then 1 line, and then it is SS. So in this way 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subjects, 2, 3, 4 and 5 subjects are here. Now first term and second term. So here again we have to write first term. For first term we have to see here like this, it is for first term. For second term we can make it plain like this. Now in English first term got 67 marks. 67 marks means somewhat here. In English first term it is 67 marks, means here and second term it is 70 marks. Here is 70 marks, 67 marks and 70 marks. We know first term we have to do this design. Like this. Then in Hindi first term it is 72 and 65. First term it is 72 means it will be here 72. Then in second term it is 65 means till here. So this 65. This we are going to mark it like this. Okay. Then for maths it is 88 and 95. For maths 88 means it will be till here, 88 and 95 means it will be till here. So again we are going to draw the 2 bar, this and this. So we are going to draw the bar like this. This is 88 and 95, and then for social, for science it is given 81 and 85. For science 81 means here is 81 and 85 is, sorry, in science we can draw here, sorry, here it is 81, here is 81 and here is 85. First we are going to draw here 81, then we are going to draw here 85 like this. This is our, for first term 81 and for second term it is 85, and then for SS 73 and 75. SS 73 means 70, 71, 72 and 73 and then 75. So again one line here, here, here. So this we are going to draw. So this is the double bar graph for the performance of student in first term and second term. This all are first term and this is the second term. So in this way, here we can write subject, here we can write marks, here we can draw the double bar graph, first term, second term. When we are comparing or when we are doing the double bar graph, that we need to, this is nothing, just don't do here. We need to compare it and we need to differentiate it like this. We need to make 2. So now, one more thing, you can do double bar graph in single bar also, but for that you have to divide this single bar into 2. So you can do that also. And the remaining question, that is question 5, 6, that you can do by yourself at your home as a homework. Thank you.